How do you stay motivated in while coding? Um, Definitely, you gotta love it, right? You gotta love it. When I'm coding, I like to like play some music, make sure the environment's cool. But I really believe that like I'm supposed to be doing this, and I'm gonna be one of the greats or something one day, even if I'm not. But it helps to think that. Can you talk more about cloud? Yeah, uh, AWS is cool. Azure is cool. I just recently deployed Microsoft Sentinel. It's a SIM. Very cool stuff. If you guys get a chance, go spin up some EC2s, poke around, mess around with load balancers, mess around with. AWS has so many different modules. I heard there's one for interacting with satellites in space. I haven't done it myself, but I probably will soon. Where do you post your coding projects for best exposure and getting noticed by recruiters? And so, yeah, that's a great question. Um, I think that GitHub is cool if you're already a developer, right? Some recruiters, they, I don't know if every recruiter is going to be on GitHub. LinkedIn is great, right? I think this might be like thinking outside the box a little bit, but creating your own reels. I used to like write this elaborate code, demo it in a screen recording, and then leave like an Arnold Schwarzenegger uh, Terminator clip at the end. And recruiters used to get a kick out of that. It keeps you memorable for sure. Do you think AI can replace coding teachers? That's a loaded question, man. I like to say no, right? Because a lot of my friends are still coding instructors. Having like a sentient kind being is helpful. A cold machine teaching you how to manipulate it might not be the way, but who knows? Do you join a group or do you code individually? Um, Both, right? So for me, at work, right? My 9 to 5, I'm like a network admin or whatever. So I deal a lot with Cisco Meraki. And so I like to leverage the API to run automations over the network and see what traffic is hitting the gateway, see what's going on. And I do that alone, right? But I also lead a team of developers. And so there's no telling what we could be putting together, a web app, just a simple website, a React project. There's truly no limit when you have a team, and it makes learning a lot more fun for sure. Different experience when I do it in a group instead of by myself. Do coders need to know about GRC or is that separate? Governance, risk, and compliance. I believe that's what GRC is. I mean, I know about it, right? But that's because I just want to do everything. Um, It helps. I won't say you don't need to know about it, but it'll definitely change the way you think about GRC. And when you're coding, you're definitely you- how do I say this properly? When you're coding, you could be writing something that defies every single law of GRC of whatever business that you're doing it for, right? And so the sky is the limit. So yeah, definitely, GRC is kind of boring, but check it out for sure. How do you think AI is changing the coders environment? Do you use AI? Yeah, I use ChatGPT sometimes. I'll admit it. I use DeepSeek sometimes. I use Grok. Um, there's so many great ones. If you guys want to know more about them, download Windsurf. It might cost you like 15 bucks, but download Windsurf, and I think it comes preloaded with at least 10 of them. What are some of your favorite cybersecurity coding projects for learning? Um, yeah, that's another great one. I think for me, be careful when you do this, but for me, I made an RDP farm when I was in college. The reason I say be careful when you do this is because I literally spun up like let's just say like 100 EC2s, and I forgot to turn them off, and so that led to a very big AWS bill. And thank goodness the good people at Amazon were kind with me and they forgave me. Um, yeah, that was a very expensive bill. Don't think I could have afforded that as a college student. These instances ran for almost like 6 months after I made them. I forgot to turn them off. So always turn off your instances. Home labs are cool. I have a pretty cool home lab. Buy stuff, virtualize it if you can't afford it. What do you think the future of coding looks like? Um, I thought I've seen it all, but I think that we're gonna start seeing probably more AI with fewer humans in the loop. If I'm being honest.